Hello, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, it is Preston North End versus Wycombe Wanderers in the FA Cup. Wycombe Wanderers travel to Deepdale, hoping to make their way into the 5th round of the FA Cup, but knowing that Preston will be a difficult side. Of course, during the week, Wycombe Wanderers gain a new head coach, Mike Dodds, who comes from us from Sunderland, and from all accounts, looks quite promising. He's thought of very highly. He was thought of very highly there. One thing I do know about him, when he was at Birmingham, he was the one that kind of discovered the Bellingham brothers and kind of made them what they are today. And hopefully he can do the same with a few of our development squad. But today our focus is on the FA Cup, and hopefully we can make it through. But we know that today will be a difficult game. Of course, Preston, Championship side, sitting 15th in the Championship. But for me, I'm just going there for the day out and ticking off a new ground. Not really expecting anything. I mean, if we get through, then brilliant. If we don't, then that's absolutely fine for me. I think a lot of Wycombe fans are probably going to want to focus on the league more. I'm in that boat, definitely. Don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed this cup run, but if it has to come to an end, and if it coming to an end means that, more success in the league, then thank you, because to be fair, we deserve the success in the league more than the cup run. I think for us, the league is more important. The league has been more important since day one, and this FA Cup run has kind of been a little bit of an inconvenience given the run we've been on recently. Of course, there was one kind of thought about this game in the games leading up, injuries, players coming in. Of course, with deadline day, we brought in a few players and hopefully see a few of them play today. The likes of Alex Lowry, who joined from Rangers just before deadline day. And maybe Vestergaard and Hagelsgaard might start today. But hopefully, regardless of the result, it's a good day out. And, for a lot of us, it's a new ground. And for a lot of us, this will kind of show, how far we've come, and maybe we can even prove that we can play against Championship sides this time round. But, we know it'll be a difficult game. Of course, it never is easy going to a higher league stadium, higher league team, and hopefully it's just a good day out, and come with me to see what it's like.
Preston 1, Wycombe 2.
Richie.
1-0 Preston. Wycombe Wanderers 2, Preston 1. Fuck it. Jolo last minute winner. Come on, Will! Come on, Wycombe! Oh! Wing! What a chance! We kind of looked a better team, but hardly pressure is no pressure really. We can take our chances. Half time here at Deepdale, Preston North End 0, Wycombe Wanderers 0, and I'll be honest, we probably looked the better team. We look very good going forward, but we haven't really taken our chances. Preston have looked threatening, but we've managed to keep it quiet. We looked like we were about to score. I think probably 1 or 2 goals in this, maybe. But hopefully we can get it to get through to the next round. Come on, Wycombe! Preston did just have a corner, but now we have a throw-in. And it looks like Adam Reach is about to come on. So hopefully he can inject something into this game, because Preston have probably looked the better side in the second half. Positive, positive play there from Wycombe. All through to the ball, they just couldn't get on the end of it.
Keep going.
In.
Sure.
Okay. Shout for handball, but not given. I don't think it was a handball from here, but I can't see. So Preston have a corner, given that Norris has kicked the ball out. We'll take it, I think. And that's that. We've earned extra time, probably deserved, but we have looked like we had the chances in the last few minutes. But I'll be honest, it's been end to end. I think Preston probably had the better chances. Norris played it over the goal. We had our chances, and anyone's going to take it here, I think. Half-time extra time, Preston North End 0, Wycombe Wanderers 0 in. But Preston are the championship side and they've obviously looked stronger, but we've kind of played it into their hands a little bit. Tyreek Atkinson has looked kind of weak in the midfield, but I still believe in us to get something from this, but hopefully we can. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way to penalties, but to be honest, it looks like we're kind of playing for penalties and hoping that we get through. For me, I think this kind of has one goal in, but if it goes to penalties, it could be anyone's. And that's it. Extra time's over. We now go to penalties. It's a lot 3 in penalties. Preston have probably looked a better side at the end of the extra time. Probably look more likely to nick it, but penalties are penalties. It's a lottery. Anyone can win this now. Udo steps up and misses. Advantage Preston. Preston have missed it. I mean, absolutely skied it. Now Josh Cohen's up. You know what? We might have lost the penalty, but I'm proud of the performance. 90 minutes, 30 minutes, extra time. I'm proud of it. You know, we might have lost the penalty, but the boys showed heart, and it hurts. But you know, sometimes penalties are a lottery, and it was a lottery today, and we didn't come on top. And neither team really deserved it in 90 or 30, but you know, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the boys, and you can hear the fans. They're also proud of the boys. Oh, God, mommy on me!
It did finish at Deepdale, Preston North End 0, Wycombe Wanderers 0, with Wycombe Wanderers bowing out of the FA Cup after a 4-2 defeat on penalties. Look, there's nothing really I can say about that performance other than I'm incredibly proud of, you know, every single one of those players wearing red today. It stings, of course it does. But if you'd asked us when the draw was made, would we prefer a cup run or would we prefer, you know, a chance at promotion, we'd have absolutely taken, you know, a chance at promotion. I think it hurts in terms of, you know, losing on penalties is never easy. We did have our chances. You know, that McCleary one springs to mind. If that goes in, we'd probably go on to win the game. Yeah, I've said on the train that if you're seeing if you're seeing two of these outros, that it's in a performance we can be proud of. We can now focus on the league, but I'm really excited to see what's coming under Mike Dodds now, because we really did give Preston a game today. We could have nicked it. That's not to say that they could not have nicked it. They had their chances. They looked better in extra time. We looked leggy in extra time. We did well to get it to penalties, and I said 2, maybe 3 times in that in the period of extra time and before penalties that extra time and penalties, and penalties is a lottery. Penalties, either team can take it, but I think we can all, and I include the 900 plus supporters that were there today. All of us can hold our heads high and be proud of not only the players, but also the supporters can be proud of themselves as to how they got behind the team today. We were absolutely excellent from minute 1 to minute 120, and penalties. We did not stop. We were absolutely excellent. Look, losing on penalties, as I've said already in this, it's never easy, but we've got a moral victory. 900 to Preston is really good numbers. Yes, there will be supporters that will laugh at that, but for me, I think it's 3.5, nearly 4 hours. It's really good. Didn't stop singing, and also the fact that Preston needed penalties to get through us really shows how far we've come, and really gives us hope for the future that should the dream come true, and it is just a dream currently, but should the dream come true that we do get promotion, that we're not gonna take the championship lying down next season if we do end up getting there. And I'll keep using the line, just a dream for now, and hopefully with us being out of the FA Cup it can become a reality, because the fans deserve it, players deserve it, and most importantly the coaching staff deserve it. Look, there'll be a lot made about the guy who scored the winning penalty. There'll be a lot said about that, but for me, I'm more focused on us. I think, don't get me wrong, the player that scored the penalty, I've got my own views. Scored the winning penalty, I've got my own views on him. I'm not going to bring them onto here. I'm not going to have the conversation in the comments either, so don't even try it. But players in red today, all of them, every single one of them can hold their heads high. They've really done the club proud, done the town proud, and yes, we might not have got the glamorous tie, but there was 900 supporters behind that goal, some of which have never, seen us play against Preston, some of which were there for the 4-2 in the playoff final in 1994, but it really felt like almost, even for me at 19 years of age, like a rolling back the years ground. I really liked the ground. I know they've modernised it in 30 years, but it looks really, I really enjoyed my day out. And ultimately the FA Cup, for smaller teams like us, and I use the term smaller teams kind of in a tongue-in-cheek, because we're building something here, and smaller teams like us to go to teams like Preston, it's not about the result. It's not about the result. It's about the day out and the people that you go with. And we might not have scored, but the ones that were there today, will know how much effort the players put in, and will know how much, that might help us going into the last few games of this season, and might give us a boost. Look, of course, losing on penalties isn't easy. But for me, I think it's more than losing on penalties. I think it's the fact we got them to penalties. They looked like the team that were going to go win it in extra time, and they had the chances, but we kept them relatively quiet, and we were very unlucky, I thought, today. Of course, good luck to Preston for the rest of the season. I hope you get, as much as it will hurt me, I hope you get a good draw in the next round, because that's what the FA Cup is about, making memories, and hopefully you can get a Premier League side and make memories with your supporters. So good luck for the rest of the season. And if you have liked this video, please make sure to like. And if you're new around here, subscribe. Much more content to come from me during the season. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.